CFE Certification Practice Test 2026 Certified Fraud Examiner ACFE. All you need to know. Question 1. What are the three legs of the fraud triangle? Opportunity, pressure, rationalization. Greed, need, speed. Money, access, intent. Deceit, theft, cover up. Cressy's triangle includes opportunity, pressure, and rationalization. Question 2. What is rationalization in the context of fraud? Finding the best way to steal. Justifying unacceptable conduct to avoid guilt. Calculating the risk of being caught. Sharing the money with others. Rationalization is the internal excuse a fraudster makes for their actions. Question 3. In the fraud triangle, which element do organizations have the most control over? Pressure, rationalization, opportunity, integrity. Internal controls are designed to reduce the opportunity to commit fraud. Question 4. What is occupational fraud? Fraud committed by a competitor. Fraud committed by an employee against their employer. Fraud committed by a customer. A type of tax evasion. It involves using one's occupation for personal enrichment through misuse of resources. Question 5. What is an absconder? An internal auditor. A person who takes money and runs away. A fraud prevention tool. A type of legal contract. Absconders are offenders who flee after committing a crime. Question 6. The fraud scale includes which three factors? Pressure, opportunity, integrity. Money, time, effort. Risk, reward, cost. Law, ethics, policy. The fraud scale replaces rationalization with integrity. Question 7. What is the most common method of fraud detection? External audit, internal audit, tips, whistleblowing, accident. Tips are consistently the top way frauds are discovered. Question 8. What is skimming in fraud? Stealing money after it is recorded. Theft of cash before it is recorded in the accounting system. Using a company credit card. Falsifying expense reports. Skimming is off-book fraud. Question 9. What is lapping? Running around the office. Crediting one account with money from another to hide a shortage. Stealing inventory. Overstating sales. Lapping is a common way to hide skimming or embezzlement. Question 10. Which of the following is a red flag for fraud? An employee taking regular vacations. An employee living beyond their means. Detailed documentation. Strong internal controls. Lifestyle changes or living beyond means are common behavioral red flags. Question 11. What is asset misappropriation? Investing company funds. Theft or misuse of company resources. Market manipulation. Bribery. This is the most common category of occupational fraud. Question 12. What is a Ponzi scheme? A legal investment club. Using money from new investors to pay old investors. A bank robbery. A type of insurance fraud. Ponzi schemes collapse when new investment stops. Question 13. What is corruption? Stealing cash. Misuse of influence in a business transaction for personal gain. Losing money in the stock market. Poor customer service. Corruption includes bribery, kickbacks, and conflicts of interest. Question 14. What is financial statement fraud? Forgetting to file taxes. Deliberate misstatement of financial condition. Losing a receipt. Paying a bill late. It involves intentionally manipulating financial reports to mislead users. Question 15. Which type of fraud usually results in the highest median loss? Asset misappropriation, corruption, financial statement fraud, identity theft. While less common, financial statement fraud is the most costly. Question 16. What is kiting? Flying a toy, hiding a cash shortage by transferring money between banks, stealing mail, shredding documents. Check kiting exploits the float time between banks. Question 17. What is a ghost employee? An employee who died. Someone on the payroll who does not work for the company. A very quiet worker. An undercover investigator. Fictitious employees are used to divert salary payments. Question 18. What is bid rigging? Buying tools at an auction. Competitors colluding to determine the winner of a contract. Selling items at a discount. Applying for a job. Bid rigging is a form of corruption in the procurement process. Question 19. What is the ACFE? A government tax agency. Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. A type of accounting software. A law firm. The ACFE is the world's largest anti-fraud organization. Question 20. Internal controls are designed to provide assurance. Absolute. Reasonable. No. Guaranteed. Controls provide reasonable, not absolute, assurance due to inherent limitations.